Right, so it is my car show next Sunday at St Neots Rugby Club, but I don't actually have a car to drive there in myself. That's a lie. I do have cars that I can drive there in, but I really want to drive there in my BMW M5 that I bought 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years I've had this car, and I've driven it once, I think. So in today's video, we're heading over to Darkside Body Shop because apparently the car is complete. Well, the bodywork is complete, but then we've got to make sure it's mechanically okay as well. So yeah. Let's just go check the bodywork out. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's looking currently, and then we're going to go for a drive in it and then conclude if it needs to go to VRS after. Let's get to Leicester. I think I'm going to go for chili chicken. Chili chicken, yeah. What do you want, Amar? Jerk and jam chicken. Good, thank you very much. Cheers, bye-bye. Right, so I just called Dad at Darkside and he's like, Calvin, don't rush, don't rush, the car's not ready yet. All right, so we've pulled over for a bit of lunch, currently at Northampton Services. Basically, just a few nuts and bolts, you know, just standard project car stuff, but this has been going on for 3 years, so there's been a lot of nuts and bolts. And then I called Will at VRS, I was like, Will, I'm going to pick the M5 up from Darkside. I think it's a good idea that we swing by yours on the way back just to make sure it's all good for the drive to the car show on Sunday. So Will was like, yeah, that's fine. So, no, I've got chicken. Chicken looks alright. I thought there was a hair on there. Every now and then you get hair on your food, don't you? My mum always said that's lucky. So if I ever get hair on my food, I actually quite like the idea of having hair, but just one, not too many, just one is all good. So we're going to chill here for a bit, eat my hairy food, and hope that when I arrive, the M5 has got all the bolts in it, it's in perfect working order. Oh, and it's going to have my plates on it as well, the Shed SH63EDD plates, and ready for a 1 hour journey back to VRS. Fingers crossed. Right, food done. You know what, it's actually proper decent. That food was good, wasn't it? On it.
Banging.
Banging. Banging. Amar's review of the food is what? Banging. Banging. And we're back in the Honda Guinea now. Amar's Honda Guinea. You love it, don't you, Amar? So one thing I don't think I've even mentioned yet in this video is, by the way, Daz at Darkside has just sent me a photo. The car is looking amazing. I've not mentioned how excited I am about seeing the car in its current state, because it's now the right colour. Like, we had this car, when we bought it, it was the wrong colour. We've now had it painted the correct shade of blue. So I'm excited to see what it's currently looking like. And also, we've got the wheels done as well in the correct original factory finish. Factory wheels, factory grills, factory paint, and a factory rear spoiler as well, which Daz has just said he is currently fitting. So we're going to get back on the M1 now and take a chilled journey there, because we don't want to put them under too much pressure. Daz is stressing. And when we arrive, hopefully, for the third time in this video, the car will be ready to do the journey back to VRS. Let's go. That is it. We have arrived. Standard car trade problems, just cars everywhere. Could just about drive through. Check this out. Yeah, bloody cars. We love them. We hate them as well sometimes. Right, Dad is over there. Do you know what, the M5? No way. It looks, oh my God, it looks sick. It's all hands on deck at Darkside today. Is it? It's literally all of you are just that last minute rush, yeah? Oh, I really got a little Darkside dog. Oh my God! Hello. Hello. Yeah. Dad, look at the car, man. Look at it. Oh my God! It looks brand new, doesn't it? Oh my God, man! That is amazing. That is actually amazing. I'm genuinely shocked, mate. I can't believe it's the same car. How do you feel? You must be, let me put a mic on you. Amar, is that definitely recording? I know, I am so shocked. Let me stick that on you. Dad, well done, man. Well done. That's amazing. That is incredible. I can't believe that slight difference in colour.
So yeah, when you see
let me just turn that radio down. Yeah,
top, right at the top. Volume right there.
Honestly.
And now with Ceramic coated it, it's enhanced it even more now. It's just brought.
I can't believe it. That slight, what I was saying, the slight difference in colour shade. Like, why on earth did the people that painted it, like, someone watching this must know the story behind this car, but why on earth did they paint it that bloody colour? It wasn't even a nice colour.
No, it's like they've got a bit of all sorts, put it together, and just, yeah.
If I saw this car on the road, like in its current state, I'd stop and take photos of it. Yeah. Like for it's an old M5, but let's face it, it's the old.
I've just been out in it now just to make sure everything's all right and the people seeing it, and someone's actually spotted it.
Oh really?
That's Kelvin's, isn't it?
No. Yes. Wow, like, yeah. Do you know what's funny? Even on the journey up here, I've obviously introduced the video and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm kind of expecting that it's going to be a banger still, even like I bought the plate The Shed.
Yeah,
it's got to keep the name The Shed.
That's it, yeah.
It has to, but it's contradicting with the way the car looks now.
I've just texted to Adam at BMW Leicester. He's like that. I said, look, thanks for the plates. I said, that ain't a shed. Look at it. I said, I know, but it's been The Shed since day one.
It's been The Shed since day one, so it's kind of, so obviously, yeah, we've got the plates on now.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, if it drives as well as it looks,
yes,
then I'm going to be wanting to daily drive it. It's even got a sunroof, man.
Yeah, I've just had that open as well.
Yeah. So it actually drives all right, because obviously the wheels done on the mechanical stuff. There's
a couple of little bits, but I think it's most top mounts or something. But I've messaged Will. Obviously, it's going to Will now, I believe.
It's going straight to VRS.
Yeah. There's another thing as well. Apart from that,
I'm sure there's probably going to be
a few little issues. Nothing major, but it's still.
Yeah.
It's road legal.
It's road legal. Everything's done. A couple of little trims missing here and there again.
Yes. I'm there in the booth.
You've just put the spoiler on as well?
No, we're just about to. But
you're just about to put it on?
Haley's ran off.
Even the fact that it's going back to the original M5s, that looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that's how it
should have. That big one was here, weren't it, up here?
It's like a big
wheel tail
peak thing, yeah.
As well.
It just looks like...
Roof back colour. Rear diffuser back, standard colour.
What colour?
It was black, weren't it? Big.
I think it's fake carbon.
Carbon, weren't it? Yeah.
So we've had that colour coded.
Yeah. Well, new one, colour coded.
Mate.
Yeah, everything.
It's definitely car show ready, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Like obviously, again, I was like, is it going to be alright to arrive at the show? This is without a doubt arriving at a car show in something.
Ready.
Well done. How do you feel? You must feel quite I know this is what you do, but
yeah, especially like how it was to what it's going to. Now it's going up. Yeah, perfect.
Because
honestly, it's like seeing it. It was bad.
It was bad, wasn't it?
Just ripping bits out. All inside was all missing, and
all the panel gaps are bang on. Like
on there, yeah.
The quality of the finish of the paint, man. Like through the video, people probably can see it anyway, but I think you deserve a maximum amount of credit for that. All of you, like the whole team.
Yeah.
I know they've just started off in the office, but the finish of the paint is unbelievable, isn't it? It just looks
better than factory.
It's better than factory. Honestly, when I walked in, my first impressions were this looks like a brand new car.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have even said that. I don't know, but it literally looks like a brand new. Even the chrome grills and that. I love the way it looks.
Yeah.
I love how fresh that car looks.
Just put it back to its original form again. Definitely.
And even the door shuts are now the same colour as the actual car. It's such a nice colour.
Yeah.
This colour is such a nice colour. Well done, Dad. So,
no problem.
I think from now, we've got a couple of little finishing touches to do here,
little tiny little bits here, yeah. Because obviously the handles, we ordered the chromes, but now they say you can't buy the chromes on their own, you have to buy the handles.
Oh really? So we've got to buy whole handles?
Yeah, well, I don't know. And I've tried to do it silver, but it doesn't look good enough to that. So at the minute I've done them gloss black, just to match that. But then someone else has just told me, I'm sure they're supposed to be chrome as well. But
yeah, I wonder.
I don't know, because on that side you can see it's been wrapped or something.
Yeah. So
I need to just look into that. If so, we might as well thingy. But Adam's gave me a thing, you can buy an overlay for them.
Okay.
So we can put that over.
Yeah.
So I have to order
okay. I know my RS6 actually was spec'd with the silver pack.
Okay.
And and it did have silver trims all around the windows. So maybe you're right. Maybe they have silver trim. I don't know.
Trim, yeah.
It don't look wrong with black though, does it?
No, it don't. And I think if they're black, I think it'd be fine.
It'd be fine. And if then if it doesn't, if we feel like it doesn't look right,
And then we can get the
we can just change
overlays
it.
here.
Yeah. But wow. All right. So I'm now I'm gonna do these last little touches.
Yes.
And then I can do my
then
first
you can
drive.
go
in it.
to, I'll put some fuel in it.
Has it got fuel?
Oh, it needs
It needs fuel. I thought that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well done.
25 litres in it we put in it. Starting every day, moving it, whatever. And obviously
Really?
that cold starting, because it
It
just
overfuels.
shocks loads of fuel in it, so
Yeah.
it just drinks it. So
Well done, Dad, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, you smashed
Thank
it.
you.
Well done.
yeah, it looks good.
Cool.
Couple of on it stickers in the back, and then you're ready to go.
Couple of exactly that. We just need some hashtag on it stickers in the rear. Even though I was going to say the windows, I normally like tinted windows, but I like that clean. It looks
Yeah,
good.
it still took as well. The film they've used, whatever,
It's light, isn't it?
yeah, but there's still glue. It's hard to.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I don't know what tint it was, but when you take it off, it's coming in bits. It wasn't coming off as one full screen of it.
Mate, I'm happy. I'm happy. This is it. I am finally driving my M5 and it is in almost good running order. Visually, it looks absolutely stunning. Let's quickly touch on that before we move on to the mechanical side of things. Visually, it looks beautiful. Daz at Darkside and the team, of course, they all deserve credit. They have done an incredible job. I know like you saw my reaction there and the way, the look of the car speaks for itself, you know, I don't need to tell you. It looks unbelievable. So big love to them. I will link them in the description below firstly, right? Secondly, right, just paired up my Bluetooth. It's got DAB radio, all these things. I've been daily driving bits of stock for the last God knows how long. So it's quite nice to get in a car that's kind of my own as such, and it's got, you know, it's got all the stuff that you want. DAB, it's got Bluetooth, it's got heated seats. Not that I need them today, but something it doesn't currently have is aircon, which would be nice. It is a very hot day. What's the temperature? 27 degrees. It's boiling hot. I can't really have any windows or anything open when I'm filming because it just, you know, the sound, just wind and stuff like that. But aircon he's doing, so that was kind of the idea of the drive. It's about just shy of an hour from Darkside in Leicester to VRS in Northampton, so it's a good opportunity for me to drive the car and realise or take note of any issues I pick up on. There's a bit of a knock-in from a suspension arm somewhere, possibly at the back. You can't hear it right now, but when you hit the odd bump, you can hear that and feel that. You might hear it through the camera, I'm not sure. It's got that. It's got the SOS call system failure, which is this button up here, a light on the dash there. What else did I find a bit irritating? The screen. Yeah, you know this screen here for like the infotainment system. It looks like someone's deliberately scratched it with something, like a coin or something. I don't know. That could do with replacing. If anyone out there's got one of them by some miracle, then I'd appreciate doing me a deal on one of them. Obviously, it's only done 25,000 miles, so it is it's a nice car from that point of view, and like mechanically the engine feels good. I did notice it was smoking a little bit as I pulled out of Darkside though, but that could purely be down to the fact that it's just not been driven for so long. So again, the purpose of going to VRS is to get that sort of stuff looked at. So I'd love to get the steering wheel retrimmed by Control Customs, preferably before the show, but I don't think that's going to be possible. We haven't got enough time. And I was just speaking to Dad about the little trims that we was talking about on the door handles, getting them painted, I think, in the colour of the car. I was talking about doing them silver or chrome. I think they'd look good just colour coded the same colour as the car. So he's going to paint them and get them put in before the car show as well. And that's pretty much it. Like, that's it. I've got my plates on, the car's looking good. It's running much better than, I don't know why. I know that we had a load of stuff done to it before it went to Darkside, but I kind of expected that it would still drive like an absolute shed. And it just doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's nice. It's quite nice anyway, bar the few little things that I mentioned. So yeah, an amazing car. It's going to make an amazing daily for me as well. I'm definitely going to daily drive it once it's all sorted, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. So the car show is next Sunday, all right? Next Sunday. So this video has been pre-recorded, so we've got a little bit more than a week to get the car ready in time for the show. Let's just overtake. Let's have a little. I'm not going to floor it. I was going to say I want to have a little feel for the power. but I'm not going to. There's the cars and stuff in my way. I just want to drive it safely and carefully. I don't want to break it, man, because I want to be driving to my car show next Sunday, all right? So we've got a little bit of time left to get all these little bits done. If you've still not bought yourself a ticket, I know like loads of you have sold a crazy amount of ticket. Thanks so much to everyone who's supporting the event. We've done it last year. It was amazing last year, and this year it's going to be bigger and better. Well, I've seen the amount of ticket sales we've done already. It's going to be amazing. So if you are around on Sunday the 2nd of July, it's at St Neots Rugby Club. I will link the ticket link in the description below. We've got special guests including Jamie from Officially Gassed, Ricky from Live and Life Fast, Raheem from CEO Cast, who I've done the podcast with. We've got Dawood the Magician, which I think I've got a video coming up with him in the week on Wednesday actually. So yeah, loads of special guests. Them and more as well. We've got Motor Addicts there, loads of people, man, loads of it. It's going to be wicked, all right? So I will link that in the description below. Make sure you get yourself a ticket, because if you miss out, you'll kick yourself, all right? I'm going to wrap up, leave it as that. I'll let you know what happens at VRS, probably in a separate video, because I feel like there's going to be more wrong with this car than I currently realise. Right, you wouldn't believe what's just happened. First driving the M5 on the journey home, and the oil lights just come on. Now that could just be due to the fact that, you know, it just needs a bit of oil, but it is a little bit alarming, just based on, well, I suppose, one, how much money I've spent on this car up to today. I don't want to spend any more on it, and two, just the nature of this car. Like, it looks so good. So yeah, it will get to the car show. It will definitely get there.
Are you sure about that?
But it might not get there with me driving it there. I hope it does. So currently at a service station in the M5 with an oil light on. I've just bought a litre of oil, and I've got about 40 minutes to go until I get to VRS. So I'm gonna stick a litre of oil in it and hope for the best, all right?
A few moments later.
Right, so quick update. I know we just ended the video and then ended the video again, but I am back on the road again for the second time after filling up the car with 1 litre of oil when the oil light came on, right? So we've got one empty bottle there, yeah? The correct stuff. I checked on the Mobil website and they told me exactly what to put in. Put it in, yeah? And the oil light came off. I've continued on my journey down the M1, and about 5 minutes later, the oil light's just come back on again. It's on right now. Engine oil at minimum level. But when I put the oil in, by the way, it's definitely worth mentioning this bit as well. This is bad, man. This was a shock. I took the oil cap off, and there was all cream inside the cap. So it could just be condensation from where the car's been sat for ages. It's just been manoeuvred from point to point, like in and out of the workshop. It's a boiling hot day. I don't know, but I got a feeling I've got to spend more money on this car. But on the plus side, we are going to be definitely seeing this car more on YouTube. Yeah, so it's great for content, great for YouTube, and hopefully the ad revenue definitely won't pay for the problem, but it will contribute towards the issues that I've got coming up with the engine on the M5. Just make sure you subscribe, yeah, and like, please. See you in the next video.